What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. Well, start to your day, and you had a great weekend. Hopefully you guys cashed out over the weekend, whether you use Daily Grand Fantasy or not. Hopefully you guys had a big Sunday to finish off. But nonetheless, we cashed out a few slips across a couple different apps. Our biggest coming on Fliff. Also a bad beat on Fliff. Could have been a really huge day over there. Couple wins on Dabble. Nothing really to write home about on Better or PrizePicks. Hopefully we turn that around this week. We gotta get hot on those apps. Better has just been kind of blah. Yeah. Terry Bussey over 12.5 receiving yard. He gets 12. Yeah, some brutal stuff going on. But nonetheless, we got to keep on moving. We got to keep on getting into plays. And that's what we're doing on this very first slip. Is going to be... Oh, no, I actually got that in wrong. Oh, okay. Well, couldn't get that in anyways. All right, well, here comes a slip on Better. I was trying to get this in. I had it loaded up. VJ Edgecombe. I don't necessarily love this. Seems like everybody's at 28.5 for the most part. Keontae George, 1 data point. Vooch, kind of the same thing as that. Keontae George, slightly, yeah, I like Keontae George under 10.5 better. Keontae George under 10.5 rebounds and assists. It's going to be a 6x slip. Perfect play on Better. Going to go ahead and share this link in the chat for those of you that would like to tail. I'll tell you what. We couldn't have gotten off to a worse start on the Better 6x slips, 3-mans. We got to get hot. We got to get hot. I have it. I feel it. It's coming. We're gonna see some success here soon. Got a question. When picking props, if you say over or under, do you go by what FanDuel got, or if it's say under, then you just pick that? It tells you what to play here. It tells you what to play here on the optimizer. This here is showing you what this is. So like all this is like these odds are for the under of these numbers, right? On Zion, it's for the over of those numbers. But I don't like DJ Edgecombe because sure some books are at 27.5, but FanDuel's at 28.5, right around the same odds we can get. Same thing with a couple of other of these books. So I'd rather wait. I'd rather find something that I feel a little bit more comfortable with. Not super sharp here, but as you can see, the couple books that do have it at 10.5 are pretty heavily favoring them over. Some books already bumped it down to 9.5, including FanDuel, which is a sharp book in my opinion, especially in NBA player props. So that's why you see me take that one. Now we have another play here. Let me get rid of this. We can probably use another promo right off rip here on Gibbs over 0.5 rushing yards. Might as well use it since I got it. Herbert Jones. Under 7.5 rebounds and assists. Pretty heavily favored under average odds of like minus 145. Then from there, let's go ahead and snag Jake LaRivia? Not quite sure. Or we could go Jake Neighbors here. I actually think I like this Jake Neighbors. Under points. Perfect play. 6x. All right, bang. Another one. I'm sure that link in the chat as well. I went crazy on rebet over the weekend. You usually bet? No, I got kind of crushed over there. Put it off for a while. I need to get some money over there. I did withdraw some money on Fliff. I need to go ahead and spread that to some different apps. So maybe I'll throw some money on rebet this go around. Get back on the train over there. See if it treats me much better than it did the last time. Now, by the way, real quick, the Dabble Shields tab, we are having some issues, so hopefully it will be up soon. Unfortunately, we don't have it right now, but nonetheless, let's go ahead. Maybe check. Speaking of dabble, we got Zion over 38. He's 39.5. Full 1.5 off. Let's go ahead and click into this and make sure we're not missing it. No, okay, so that's gone. Dabble still moving fast. Let's see if Drew Holiday is here. If they've already moved past it, Drew Holiday. Click into it as well. Drew Holiday. No, all right. So they seem to be going at lightning speed right now. Vooch under 15. Maybe that one's there. Vucevic, come on. No, it's not there either. Jeez Louise. We got 11 NBA games tonight, plus Sports Equinox. Yeah. Sports Equinox, NFL, NBA, MLB, and what am I missing? NBA, NFL, NBA. And oh yeah, MLB. What did I say? Am I tripping? MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL. Dang. Antavius, appreciate it. Bro, I was tripping there for a second. I could not remember that to save my life. Jalen Suggs. Let's see. This just got up here. It has to still be here. Okay. I mean, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know what's going on with Dabble right now. We're gonna have to maybe pivot off Dabble because clearly they're not treating us well. And go down just a little bit. Cooper Flag rebounds. DeAndre Hunter. No. Sangoon, 8.5 rebounds. You said it's good. I don't see it anywhere. It's good. Kyle, are you just pulling that out of your cheeks or something there? Jaren Jackson, 19. Actually, we don't need this. We need a shield actually. Shield. Hey, appreciate the follow there. Varga or Var Gamer. Desmond Bain, 3.5 assists. Player assist. Am I tripping? There it is. Oh, it's 0.9x. Oops. But sometimes they've been really good. Minus 160, yeah. Like, let's go ahead and get Bane. There we go. Finally. Finally. All right. Let's see what else we got. Let's move on from Dabble for a second. Let's check PrizePicks. Maybe let's check the AI slip generator. See if we got anything cooking over there. All right. Oh my God! Look who's in it, boys and girls. We were 0-2 on Nicholas Claxton props. About to be 0-3. Bobby Wagner, GOAT. Love Bobby Wagner. One of my favorite defensive players in the NFL. Shaden Sharp bumped. That's fine. We can go ahead and toss this in still. 10x. Bang, bang. All right. That's in the chat. Real quick, if you guys have not yet already hit that follow button, make sure you guys smash the follow button. I'm live twice a day on Twitch and YouTube. Here on Twitch, Sports by Dustin is the channel. If you guys are watching over there, make sure you guys smack the follow button. If you're over there on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Would appreciate it, as I'm live also on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. Giving out plays every single day using these tools, Daily Grind Fantasy, to help us compare sportsbooks, lines, and odds directly back to PrizePicks, Underdog, and all these different DFS apps, finding the best possible value. And over the long term, if you do this, if you do it correctly, you manage your bankroll, you will be profitable. So those are going to be what you are wanting to do using Daily Grind Fantasy, right? Finding the best plays, getting them in at volume, and you'll be all right. Let's see. Blue Jays plus 1.5. Let's check this out. We getting action on the Blue Jays tonight? Blue Jays, not really. Not really worth it. Marcus Smart, 2 data points. If we really needed to, we could get it. But we don't really have much. We don't really have much to get it in with. Grant, points, rebounds, the line bumped. If you're looking for a replacement, Sengun over 5 first quarter points. Probably would roll with that. This is at 5.5, minus 155. Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I know he exited the game yesterday. Not sure if what his status is, but 9.5 seems good compared to where the lines are at right now. Remember, the books are not stupid. They also know that Anthony Edwards exited the game yesterday. I'm not saying that he's not going to get ruled out, but what I am saying is, based off the information they have right now, this is the line that they are setting for his projection, based off of everything that they have to go off of. So take that for what it's worth. If you want to stay away from it, I don't hate it. Until you get some confirmation, just give yourself a little bit of less risk, then go for it. Shaden Sharp, Austin Reeves over 48.5 points together. That's something you could toss into that slip if you were needing one. Klingon under 19.5 points, rebounds, assists. Julius Randle under 23 points. All kind of options for replacements if, with that bumped Grant line. Now, Underdog, let's maybe check out some UD, which has not been too kind to me, I'll be honest. But we keep going. We keep going. Mobley, Evan Mobley under 19.5. If it's still there, looks, or 23.5. I'm stupid. 23.5 points and assists. Bang. Sengun, pretty heavily favored under 6.5 assists. Let's go that. VJ Edgecombe, kind of in the same boat as before. Even some people have this at 25. Ja Morant over 23. Joker over 21.5. Rebounds and assists. Never mind, that was bumped. Chet over 26.5 points, rebounds. Trey under 13.5. 14, 13. That market's kind of all over on that one. Keldon Johnson under. Keldon Johnson under 20.5. And then let's go Paulo. Whoa. Paulo, what is this? Over 20, 31.5 points, rebounds. Solid. All right, I'm sharing this link in the chat for those of you that would like to tail this Underdog slip. Fair warning, Underdog's been eating me up. Bang, bang, bang. All right, that's in the chat. That's in the chat for those of you that do want to tail. I'll pop it up again here, but this is what we're rocking. Straight from the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. As always, it's what we're doing. We're just building out, finding an edge, right? Every single slip that we place on these different apps has an edge against whatever DFS app we are placing it on, right? And we know that for a fact because Daily Grind Fantasy does all the math in the back end, taking into consideration what all of the sportsbooks projections and odds are, right? Does the math to find out the true fair odds percentage or odds percent to hit each. The sportsbooks are given each one of these plays. So, for instance, based off of all of these numbers here, the sportsbooks all believe that this has about a 54.88% chance to go under 23.5 for Evan Mobley. That is not 100%. It's not guaranteed to hit. But over the long term, if you are playing Evan Mobley in a 6-man underdog slip, where you are getting each individual leg at minus 116 odds, right? It's going to be profitable over the long term, right? Because you only need to be right 53.8% of the time on your individual legs in a 6-man on Underdog in order to be profitable long term playing that slip type. So all these plays, certainly great to get into our slips and make a full profitable 6-man on Underdog. PrizePicks in your 5 6-man flexes, you need to be right just 54.2%+ of the time in order to be profitable over the long term playing that app or those slip types. Maybe pull up pick 6. Sure, I can't win on Underdog. They're destroying me. Yeah, that hippie player one. Believe me, I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. And right now, me and Better have like a roller coaster relationship. Better, I know I'll be back. Underdog has just been destroying me without any give back, basically. PrizePicks has sucked too, but I don't, obviously I try to give out winning slips on PrizePicks. It's not like I don't. But I have just like less care about PrizePicks now with the $5 limit. I got to play $1 slips sometimes. That way I can be able to share links. Otherwise I'll only be able to play 5 total slips. And if we have more than that, I wouldn't be able to share the links with you guys. Dabble kind of the same thing. It's giveth, taketh with Dabble lately. UD was your best book in 2024. It's your worst book. I've never had the best luck with UD in total. Dabble's treated me really well long term. Better's been solid too for the most part. But yeah. All right. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's see. Marcus Smart assist. Yeah. Yo, how's Dust today? Buckwheat, thanks for asking. Thank you for asking. Doing good. Yeah, let me bring up pick 6 real quick. While I kind of figure out where we're going to go next. DraftKings pick 6 peeps. Go ahead, get your screenshot. I'll scroll down one more time just here in a second for you guys. Like I said, we had a couple wins on Dabble. We had a really good win on Fliff. Certainly was nice. But we had the nastiest bad beat of the weekend, I think, personally. Maybe there's a worse one. Maybe you guys had a worse one than I did. But you guys probably tailed this one as well. I'll show it to you here in just a second when I scroll this one down. All right, I'm going to scroll it down for my pick 6 users. Go ahead and get another screenshot here if you would like. Oops. Bang. But let me pop this up. Did anybody see, I tweeted about it, but did anybody see the ending of the first half between the Bills and Panthers? That's got to be the worst luck. The Panthers go down on like the 4-yard line, right? And there's 12 seconds left, I think it is. They take their last timeout. All you have to do, you get 1, maybe 2 shots at the end zone, kick a field goal, or whatever it is, right? Let's just say it's 1 shot. Only thing you can't do, Andy Dalton, is take a sack, right? Because then you're not going to be able to get the field goal unit onto the field and kick a field goal and get some points on the board. Take advantage of it. Well, we needed just 3 points. 7 would have been cool too. We needed just 3 points. Andy Dalton takes a sack. Time's ticking off. They get the field goal unit out there. They snap it. Not really sure if it got snapped in time or not. It was up for debate. Didn't end up mattering either way because he ends up missing the field goal anyways. So he gets sacked. They maybe get it off, and he missed a chip shot field goal. And we lose that. Thank God that the top slip came through, though. Really needed that. Like I said, a few dabble slips came through as well. Sleeper promos. We didn't end up finishing all of them on stream or anything like that, but it's been kind of wishy-washy, kind of even on the sleeper promos. Like I said, there's been crap value for those. Bobby Portis 0.5 my 6 leg last night for 5K. Arguably the worst beat. Money-wise, for sure. Josh Allen was being stingy. He forgot it was tight end day. And turned it into running back day between him and James Cook. Both 2 rushing touchdowns for real. No, I had a bad beat. Juwan Johnson over 39.5 receiving yards. It was a blowout, 23-3. Just 28 seconds left, and he went over. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's tough. Why did the starters not come out? 23-3 is not crazy of a blowout. 28 seconds left. I mean, mathematically probably done, but like, yeah, the starters don't typically come out in that exact one. What do they know about the Celtics spread, Dustin? I don't know, but I am a Celtics fan and a homer, and when I see a profitable bet on the Celtics, I'm taking it. So that way I could be double upset when it misses. Too easy to win it. Any good props for UD Streaks? Wish I could play UD Streaks. I've probably played about 6, 7 of... Oh, no. That wasn't even on purpose, bro. Why? How does that happen so often? Oh, my God. How does that happen so often? Why is that? I think it's subconscious now. Oh, my God. Got to do it now. Oh, jeez. I don't even know what I was saying. I've probably played that many. Yeah, right. Bodies. I wish. Probably played that many UD streak slips, and then it got taken away from me, which I don't really know why, because they've been destroying me. Can I get it back, please, so I can try and clip farming on a Monday? Yeah, right. Bro, I wish. All right, let's keep chugging along here. Let's see if we got anything new popping up. PrizePicks, 49er fan, and I took them on a 6-play parlay, and it was the only one that didn't hit. I didn't listen to the data. I listened to my fandom. Yeah, no, that's why I tried. That's why I try and hop on any of my favorite teams' bets. You know, because it's fun to root on your favorite team, bet on your favorite team for the most part. Some people are superstitious, won't bet on them, but when you get the chance and it's actually a profitable play, it's fun, right? You're taking it for the right reason. Draymond Green. Let's see if this slips up here. Draymond Green. I don't really know what's going on with Dabble. I've never seen them operate this fast. I might as well just get rid of that app right now. Swipe it up at least. Bengals minus 3.5 cost me a chance at 500. I cannot believe that they lost that game. Nick Mangold looking down, willing the Jets to a victory. Castle, we can go ahead and get out of here. I don't believe we played. Did we play Nurkic already? 5.5 rebounds. We did. Maybe we get rid of Nurk. What is this, bro? What is this? Steph? Come on. It's all right. We can get a few bucks back there. What was I doing? We get rid of Nurk. Can find at least one more. Oh, Bobby Wagner, we've already played too. Maybe not. Might do a little bit more surgery than that. Grant Ayton. What if we could find Right, what if we did this? What if we did this? Pass yards combo. There you go. Some good correlation. Have you guys seen? Did you guys see the tweet of AR-15's games when Luka and LeBron are out? What he does? He just balls out every time that he plays a game without them. It's like unreal. Unreal. Keep on chugging. Let's see. Nothing great here. One assist away, I know. I didn't see the game. Were they trying to feed it to him? Were they trying to get him it? If there's a promo on Sleeper right now. It's not a regular promo. The Lakers winning is actually insane. Yo! I don't know if we can show that on the screen. We got Jonathan Taylor just going crazy. Just tracking on Real. Real apps goated. Shout out Real. For real. Let's see. Better. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and get this in. I'm going to play this with one data point. I'm going to feel okay about it. Minus 175. Jalen Johnson. Lonzo. I like Lonzo better. Now we do probably need Jalen Johnson just based off the math. Under 31.5. Or Kamara. All right. 6-man right there. Sharing that link in the chat with you guys. Bear with me 1 second as it's coming over. Hopefully no bumps. Hopefully everybody gets to ride. Hopefully everybody gets a tail. And hopefully everybody gets to cash out on that one. All right. So that was literally the top 3 plays. Draymond Green's going to weigh us up a little bit. We also got some room for these to move. One where, hopefully in our direction. Obviously it's going to be profitable if that's the case. But it should already be profitable based off Draymond Green's projection there. Emmanuel quickly. Is this available? I, of course, rage quit dabble earlier. Quickly over 3.5 first quarter points. Maxey over 2.5 rebounds. Gone. Oh, wow. I should have seen if his 9. Nope, not there. Four first quarter points. We need a shield. We need a shield. We need a shield. Somebody gave out a NHL one earlier. I think it was Malkin. Dustin, how did you get introduced to EV? Another underdog. Love Boogie. We'll check it out here in just a second. See if there is some new value. So for me, I started doing just PrizePicks content, posting my favorite PrizePicks slips or plays, my favorite props on YouTube, filming YouTube videos. Got pretty good traction. Came across Daily Grind Fantasy. Talked to Matt. Basically was like, yo, I love the product. It's awesome. Like, let's do something. Got a part of the affiliate program. But I guess before that, I learned what plus EV. I was like, dude, this guy's got a tool that like helps you find the best value. That's pretty sick. And then I started looking into what is plus EV betting. I learned how to use the tools. Learned from Matt, even Alex, and learned what plus EV betting was. I'm like, holy crap, that makes total sense. How have I not heard of this before? Why was I never doing this before? And then, started using the tools and became affiliate, blah, blah, whole works. Yeah, actually, Kyle. Dang, how long have you been here for? You're an OG. Yeah, so like a month and a half into like posting videos, maybe. I think it was a month or a month and a half into posting videos. Hot Streak, if you don't know the Hot Streak app, they actually hit me up. They wanted me to do content for their YouTube channel. So I did that for like, I think 2 months, which was pretty cool. But yeah. Yeah. The only thing I will say, like winning money is fun and everything like that. I do enjoy like degen betting more, right? Does that make sense? Like just grabbing stuff because Matt says it, like is like, sure, it's a great play, it's good value, but it's just, to me, I don't know. To me, it's just not as fun form of betting, if that makes sense. Does anybody else feel that way? Like, Dabble Shields on DGF. Yeah, they're working on something. They had to pull it to work on something. I don't know what they're doing exactly. But yeah, they're doing something with it. Safe betting is never fun, right? Yeah, I'm not going to comment on it, Marcus Smart. Yeah. I don't know. To me, it's just more fun. All right. Actually, we do have value here on Underdog. We could probably build out another slip here. Gordon. It's so funny though. If you try to explain, well, I'll speak for my own. I tried to explain plus EV betting to my friends. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's it kind of makes sense." None of them can just pull themselves together enough to like give it a shot. Like they just go directly back to degen betting. No Carter over points 9. Oops, 9. What do we? Some move. Aaron Gordon move. That's not good. That's annoying. Kelly Oubre bumped. Things are moving quick. Speaking of quick, quickly under 2.5. Let me 4. Let me refresh this. See if I'm missing anything. Anthony Davis under 35.5. Points and rebounds. Landale. It's only one data point. Under 15.5 points and rebounds. Bang. Copy, bang. All right. This link's coming in the chat. Bear with me 1 second. You guys are going to need to be quick, though. You guys know how UD is. Afros, appreciate the follow there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, the CS2 prop wouldn't have been too bad. That's fine. We got plenty of data on Riser instead of 2 data points. Oops, sorry. Pick 6 value. Yeah, I've already showed it. I've already showed it a few times. I think you were in here when I showed it. But maybe I can pop it back up here in just a second. All right, let's see what else we got here. Smart under threes. Wimbenyama. All right, hold up. We might have another slip here. It's just a lot of the same value popping up. Wimbenyama, Vassell, Joker, Edgecombe. So once again, we'll have 4. Okay, never mind. No, we won't. All right. The books are just moving quick right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. They're kind of on one today, all over, kind of all over the place. It's making me a little sad, especially when Dabble is being fast. Like, what do we do to deserve Dabble being so fast? Like, come on, just stay the way you are. That's why we love you. You don't give out any promos, and you were just a little slow. So, like, you have to give us something. Pritchard over 24.5 PRA. That's still up there somehow. I mean, really, we can't do anything besides maybe if we found multiple shields. I'm just trying something here. Hey, whoa, Brian, appreciate the sub for the 10 months in a row. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder who the longest sub is. Trevor, I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully soon. I can actually double check on that. I know it's supposed to be in the works. I can double check on that soon. What else we got? What else we got? MLB. We got an MLB. You're on Twitch too? Yeah, I'm on Twitch. Yep, I'm on Twitch. Cedric Howard. Sports by Dustin on Twitch. All right, there's one. Make sure you drop a follow if you're coming over to Twitch. I got you, Trevor. Hopefully, I'll have something for you. VJ Edgecombe over 3.5 assists. Needs something. Terrence Shannon. I'm not playing a 1. First quarter. Jalen Johnson. If we get Jalen Johnson in at 12 and we find one more. We need a shield. 3-pointers made. I don't know if any of these are good. Anybody know of another good shield? We got to get these back up. We got to get these back up. We don't want to push potential either. It's like no 0.7x's. Geeky over shots on goal. Chabot. Cabot. Chabot. That seems like a guy that's going to sell. I'm not going to lie. I'm trusting you, though. Trusting you. This is all on Kyle. All right, bang. We go. We got off quite a bit of slips so far. Honestly, let's check. I did hit a really nice. I probably tweeted out a really nice parlay on Hard Rock using Odds Jam. I think it was a combination of some sharp money, and some from the EV tool. I can't remember for sure. Apparently 4.9x on Dow pays out 10x. Let look into that. Yeah, I hit a nice parlay. I tweeted out some good value here on Hard Rock. We got any FanDuel, DraftKings, Kalshi Rockets? Maybe I don't have them clicked. None of these are really my favorite here on the sharp money tool at the moment. It doesn't seem like there's a ton of liquidity flowing in just yet across these apps. But I don't even think I've mentioned it yet on the stream. But if you guys have not yet signed up for Daily Grind Fantasy, if you use code DUSTINSTREAM, that gets you guys 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. So you get access to the fantasy bundle. That's all these different optimizers, the middling tool. You guys can get 25% off. Check it out for a month. See if you like it. You will, I can promise. You get a good discount to start. Then, if you guys want access to the AI slip generator, DUSTIN99 AI, DUSTIN99 AI, that will get you guys the AI slip generator at $99 a month, which is a very big discount. $200 off a month, right? It's not a first month discount for this. This is for life. It's usually a $300 a month tool. It's $99 at that code. And then, of course, that breaks down to just $3 a day. So if you guys did want to check out the AI slip generator, definitely use that code. It'll be well worth it, to have that instead of paying the full price. I think that's going to be it for the live stream, though, guys. Been live almost 50 minutes. Got in a ton of slips. Got off some of the better promos. Maybe we'll have some more promos that hit the boards, sleeper, etc. Over the next few hours. Follow me on Twitter, sportsbydustin. If you guys haven't yet hit the follow button wherever you're watching right now, do that as well. But turn on notifications on Twitter, sportsbydustin. I'll try and tweet out some plays too throughout the day if I can. That way you guys get notified about that. Or when I go live again, I always tweet out, or if I post a new video, etc. It's the best place to have notifications on. All right, guys, I love you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching and all the support on the streams, the content, etc. Love you guys. We'll see you.